Why do so many individuals pass away before reaching 85, despite seemingly doing everything correctly? It's a question that becomes more common as we grow older. The reality is, most seniors don't die from dramatic or sudden events. They fade away gradually due to subtle habits, overlooked risks, and emotional patterns that silently diminish vitality over time. In this video, we'll reveal 6 critical factors why many never survive beyond 85, and more importantly, what successful older adults do differently to avoid this outcome, from the daily decisions affecting your heart to the invisible threats impacting your mind. Each insight is founded in both lived experience and scientifically supported longevity research. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even early 80s, it's never too late. These aren't just suggestions. They're small choices that, over time, contribute to a longer, more robust life. And remain with us until the video concludes, because you'll discover how implementing just one of these changes could be why you reach 90 and still feel like yourself when you do. Let's begin. Number 1, the gradual decline caused by physical inactivity. One of the most underestimated reasons people don't live past 85 is a quiet but steady reduction in movement. It begins innocently enough, a missed walk here, a day of rest there, but eventually the absence of daily motion erodes your balance, weakens your muscles, and shortens your breath. The body quickly adapts to stillness as joints become rigid, circulation decreases, and bone density diminishes. You start to lose the one thing that safeguards longevity: mobility. Movement isn't just about exercise or calorie burning. It's about keeping your body active, your blood flowing, and your nervous system engaged. Without it, your risk of falls, hospitalizations, and even sudden decline increases dramatically, especially after 70. Consider Robert, a 74-year-old from Colorado. After retiring, he abandoned his daily walks and spent more time indoors watching television. Within 2 years, he needed assistance climbing stairs. By 76, he experienced his first fall. What transformed things was something simple: standing up hourly, taking brief daily walks, and committing to gentle morning stretches. That habit didn't just maintain his mobility, it restored his independence. Longevity isn't about pushing yourself like a younger athlete. It's about consistency with small movements that signal to your body, "I still need you." Even 10 minutes of intentional walking, some gentle strength work with resistance bands, or standing during phone calls can make a greater difference than you might expect, because the truth is, once movement disappears, everything else begins to follow. But when you move, even slightly, you're telling life you're still fully engaged. Number 2, the silent damage of inadequate sleep. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired the following day, it gradually deteriorates every system keeping you alive. In older adults, disrupted sleep is one of the most overlooked factors behind memory loss, immune weakness, high blood pressure, and even premature death. It's not just about sleep duration, but sleep quality. Shallow, restless nights, particularly when accumulated over months or years, can accelerate cognitive decline and increase inflammation throughout your body. Even if you believe waking up 3 or 4 times nightly is just part of aging, your brain doesn't view it that way. Each interruption deprives your brain of its opportunity to reset, repair, and protect your long-term health. Joan, 76, from Oregon, had no idea her fragmented sleep was causing her fatigue, anxiety, and rising blood sugar. Only when her doctor suggested a sleep study did she discover mild sleep apnea was quietly undermining her health. Once she started using a gentle sleep aid and incorporated a few key habits: no screens an hour before bedtime, evening stretching, and maintaining a cool, dark bedroom, her sleep improved significantly. Within weeks, her energy and mental clarity returned. What's crucial to understand is that sleep isn't passive. It's one of the most active processes your body performs to sustain life. And if you're experiencing pain, snoring, nighttime bathroom visits, or racing thoughts that disrupt your sleep, don't dismiss it as normal aging. It's a warning sign that can be addressed with proper care. Longevity isn't just about staying awake for life. It's about protecting the hours your body needs for recovery so you can continue engaging fully each day. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, the hidden danger of chronic isolation. Loneliness isn't just about being alone. It's about feeling alone even when surrounded by others. And as you age, this quiet ache can become one of the most dangerous forces undermining your health. Research has shown that extended social isolation increases the risk of early death as much as smoking or obesity. It elevates inflammation levels, disrupts sleep patterns, accelerates cognitive decline, and weakens immune function. But here's the most difficult part. Loneliness often develops without a dramatic moment. Perhaps your spouse passed away years ago, maybe friends relocated, or perhaps invitations simply stopped arriving. Edward, 81, from Michigan, used to be deeply involved with his local veterans group, but after surgery he withdrew. Less energy, less motivation. Weeks became months, and he found himself speaking only to the cashier at the grocery store. His doctor noticed signs of mild depression and recommended a community walking group for seniors. Edward was reluctant, but participated. That single walk led to another, and now, twice weekly, he's again surrounded by conversation and laughter. Connection doesn't necessarily mean crowds. It can be as basic as phoning a neighbor, attending a weekly group, or inviting someone over for coffee. Your body responds to these interactions in invisible ways: lower blood pressure, more stable emotions, and a greater sense of purpose. And even when retreating seems easier, remember this: those who live longest are rarely those who isolate. They're the ones who maintain connections deeply, consistently, and often imperfectly, but always wholeheartedly. Number 4, the slow erosion from nutrient-deficient diets. As we age, our appetite may diminish, but our nutritional requirements don't. In fact, they become more crucial with each passing year. Yet far too many seniors unknowingly subsist on diets lacking the very nutrients their bodies need most. It's not just about calories, it's about quality. A bowl of cereal might satisfy hunger, but it may not provide your brain with essential omega-3s, your bones with calcium, or your blood with the iron it's quietly needing. And here's the thing: nutrient deficiencies rarely announce themselves loudly. They whisper. You feel somewhat more fatigued, your balance slightly worsens, or your memory seems a bit hazier. Barbara, 79, from New Jersey, assumed her low energy was simply part of aging, but after blood testing, she discovered deficiencies in B12 and vitamin D. With a few adjustments, better food choices, a simple supplement regimen, and increased sun exposure, her strength began returning. What's challenging is that processed foods are more convenient. They're softer, quicker, and sometimes less expensive, but over time, they sacrifice long-term health for immediate convenience. Whole foods like leafy greens, berries, legumes, fatty fish, nuts, and fermented foods don't just nourish you. They combat inflammation, protect cardiac health, and maintain cognitive sharpness. Even minor improvements, switching from white bread to whole grain or adding spinach to your eggs, can be powerful acts of self-preservation. Food represents one of the few daily choices directly impacting your future, and when you prioritize vitality in your diet, your body rewards you, not just with energy, but with time. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5, the overlooked risks of excessive medication. As we age, prescriptions often multiply, and so do their associated risks. What begins as 1 or 2 medications can quietly expand into a list of 10 or more, frequently with limited coordination between healthcare providers. This condition, called polypharmacy, ranks among the leading hidden causes of falls, confusion, hospitalizations, and premature decline in seniors. Each medication may prove beneficial individually, but collectively, they can interact in ways that strain the kidneys, cloud mental function, or dangerously reduce blood pressure. Moreover, some prescriptions address symptoms that are actually side effects of other medications: a sleeping aid for restlessness caused by a diuretic, a pain reliever for discomfort triggered by statin use, and suddenly you're treating treatments. George, 82, from Florida, was taking 12 medications when his daughter noticed his increasing forgetfulness and unsteadiness. After a comprehensive medication review with a pharmacist and a new primary physician, they carefully eliminated several unnecessary prescriptions. Within weeks, his mental clarity returned, along with his energy. Here's what knowledgeable older adults understand. Just because a medication was once necessary doesn't mean it remains so indefinitely. Our bodies change, and our prescriptions should adjust accordingly. Ask your doctor or a clinical pharmacist for a complete medication review annually. Bring every prescription, every supplement, every over-the-counter product, allowing them to assess the entire picture. Longevity isn't about avoiding all medication. It's about using it carefully, wisely, and with regular reassessment, because every pill should serve a purpose, and when your body no longer benefits from that purpose, it's appropriate to question whether it still belongs. Number 6, the quiet danger of purpose deprivation. When someone stops awakening with a sense of meaning, the body begins responding similarly. It's not always dramatic. It can be subtle: decreased morning energy, reduced desire for future planning, or diminished curiosity about what lies ahead. But underlying that is something deeper. The nervous system, immune function, even cardiac performance all respond to whether life feels meaningful. And it's not about having a grand mission. Purpose can be as simple as tending a garden, mentoring a grandchild, volunteering weekly, or calling a friend who needs support. It's about having motivation to continue, something providing role, rhythm, and connection. Consider Helen, 78, from North Carolina. After her husband's passing, she experienced months of silence and disconnection. She explained, "I wasn't ill, I just didn't feel like anything belonged to me anymore." But eventually, she offered to help teach a reading class at the local library. 2 months later, she had found not only students, but friendships. Her energy returned, her appetite improved, and she remarked, "For the first time in a year, I felt like I was truly living again." It's easy to dismiss these elements as merely emotional, but scientific evidence indicates otherwise. Studies from major research institutions have demonstrated that older adults with strong purpose live longer, suffer less from chronic conditions, and recover faster from health setbacks. Purpose needn't be prominent. It simply needs to be personal, and the moment you reconnect with it, regardless of age, your entire system begins stabilizing, because those who survive beyond 85 aren't necessarily the most physically fit, the wealthiest, or the most fortunate. More commonly, they're individuals who still feel needed, maintain curiosity, and remain connected to something greater than themselves. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Final thoughts and reflection. What resonated most with you today? Which of these 6 insights caused you to pause, reflect, or even nod in recognition, thinking, "That one speaks to me"? The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean disappearing. It doesn't have to represent decline, fragility, or isolation. It can signify something entirely different: strength, clarity, connection, and peace. And the decisions you make now, whether taking a brief walk, reviewing your medications, or simply reaching out to someone important to you, can extend far into your future years. You aren't powerless during this life stage. In fact, you may possess more influence than ever before, power to change direction, renew purpose, and continue thriving robustly. We'd love hearing from you. Leave a comment below, sharing one lesson from today and how you plan incorporating it into your life. Your thoughts matter greatly, so please share them freely. Reading your comments provides tremendous motivation and encouragement. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support enables us to continue creating valuable content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.